What's up, mamas? I'm Rebecca, and you're watching the Reseller Mom Show. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are a current subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, what we're trying to do here is make more money, get more done, and stay sane while raising kids and reselling online. And so I do a lot of what sold videos, haul videos, what I listed today, and lots of deep dives into reselling topics that I'm trying to improve upon or working on. And so it's all reseller content for reselling moms. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you could subscribe. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. Leave a comment, leave a question. I'm happy to be in touch with you guys. I really do appreciate it. And today I'm going to try to make this quick because I am literally watching the monitor. Little guy should be waking up any time now, and that's why I'm not showing my face because I look like total crap. Haven't had a chance to get ready yet, so we're gonna just try to jam this out and make life happen. So this is a what sold fast video for Poshmark, eBay, and I forgot to update it to say Mercari, so it's all three platforms. It's from April 7th through April 13th, and I've got, I think, 11 sales to go over. And oddly enough, usually I do what sold in the last 2 weeks, but really, what sold this week that was listed in the last 2 weeks. However, it seems that all 11 sales that sold from within 2 weeks of being listed were actually sold within a week of being listed, which I think is really weird. So I'm going to dive right in, and then I'll go over my overall numbers at the end. So first item up is the Citizens of Humanity Rocket Crop High Rise Skinny Jeans, cream color. Took a best offer on this for $30, and I'm pretty sure that was with free shipping. I do free shipping on first class items only for eBay, and I'm 99% sure that those ended up being first class. And those sold within a week of being listed, so 7 days. Next up is a Mercari sale, and these are Calvin Klein 5-pocket jeans, just kind of a vintage style, kind of mom jeans type thing, high rise. And those sold for an offer of $22. That did include shipping, and those also sold in 7 days. I have a pair of Lucky brand men's jeans, the vintage, the 363 vintage straight leg. I've sold a couple pairs of these so far, and they've done really well, so I'm going to definitely pay attention for that style in the future. Those are $17.50. I feel like that might have been, I don't think that was an offer. I think that was a on sale full price, and that was padded flat rate, so that did not include shipping. And those sold in 5 days. Oh, it looks like I skipped something, but I don't have the link up. Apparently I sold Chico's trousers, and those sold in 6 days on eBay, but for some reason the link didn't open up, so sorry about that. Okay, next up is a Poshmark sale, Columbia fleece. Took an offer of $20 for it, and that sold in 5 days on Poshmark. Another Mercari sale. This was a good sale. This was just a nice lightweight New York Jets football windbreaker, and I got that at the bins. Pretty much all my items I got at the bins. There's a handful of things from this group that I didn't, but lately I have pretty much only been shopping at the bins, so most of my items are coming from there. And that ranges anywhere between, I don't know, 60 cents and $1 something. So I always usually say my average price for the bins is about 80 cents because that's usually a good average just for bins purchases. Anywho, this sold for an offer of $30 on Mercari in 5 days. I thought that was fantastic because that was super light. I did a bulk order of Macy's new with tags, plus size items, shelf pulls, liquidation, that type of thing, and so they have actually been selling really well. This one sold very quickly on Mercari. This is a 2X Style & Co., and I have them up on Mercari for $15 shipped. I have them on eBay, I think, for $19, and then it usually works out with my sales to be about $15 shipped. And then on Poshmark, I have them up for $15 for a single, 2 for $25, and 3 for $30. And obviously those don't include shipping. They do have to pay shipping. And so that's why I did the bundle deal on that to kind of help out with that. So that's the pricing I have for these, and it's been going well. I mean, I haven't sold them like super hot cakes, but they've definitely been selling one a day, one or two every couple days, and that's fine with me. And I'm making a decent profit on them. So that again sold for $15 shipped on Mercari, and that was in 3 days. This is a Joan Rivers open blazer, size 3X, and the only reason why I picked this up is because around New Year's time, there was a Joan Rivers black sequin jacket, and I thought it was nice for New Year's, and so I picked it up, and it was still very close to New Year's. I had to send it to the woman priority so she would get it in time, but it sold in like a day. And so I thought, well, let me just try another one. Maybe it's a thing. And apparently it is a thing. Now, oddly enough, the day after this sold, I was at the thrift store and I found another one of this exact same blazer. I was at the Goodwill retail, but it was a size extra small and I didn't want to take the risk of paying. I think it was up for $5.99 at the Goodwill retail, whereas this one I found at the bins. And so it was less of an investment. So I did not pick up this same exact blazer that just sold for $5.99 because it was a size extra small, and I'm really starting to pay more attention to size and brand instead of just brand or just size, and really kind of learning really the person that's buying this and who it is and what they may want it for, and just really trying to put a little more thought into it. So I would definitely make that suggestion to you. Just because something sold for you previously doesn't mean that it's going to sell again. If it's in a different size. So that's my thought on that. Anyway, Joan Rivers 3X blazer, took an offer of $22. That did include shipping, and that sold in 2 days. Next up is this vintage denim kind of jumper overalls, and I took an offer of $25 on Mercari for this, and that did include free shipping, and that sold in 1 day. That was fantastic. It went up and it sold the next morning, and I thought that was awesome. The next one is a North Face jacket, and I took a best offer on that for $25. That did include shipping. This is on Mercari, and that sold also in 1 day. And the last item, which sold same day. So I guess the way my formula works in Excel is 1 day is from 1 day to the next, 1 whole day. If it sold in the same day it was listed, then that would show up as a 0. So this showed up as a 0, which meant it sold the same day. And this is just a new with tags Under Armour t-shirt. And I took an offer for $15. I can't remember. I might have actually only had it up for $15. Maybe it wasn't an offer. I don't remember. Honestly, I'm really sorry. There's just too much going on with the various platforms, and I can't remember. But, it's a retail value of $40. I took $15, got it at the bins, from Poshmark, made a $12 profit, after fees. And then, of course, there's my other costs, but I thought that was totally fine. And again, right now I'm all about quick flipping things. I just really feel like that's the best way to create the cash flow that I need. I am trying to invest more in wholesale items and bulk buy purchases and boutique items, and I need the cash flow. So taking the thrifted items and flipping quickly is good. And so that's what I'm focusing on. So that was that. Now going over all the numbers. Like I said, over here we have 11 items that sold in less than 2 weeks. But just when I looked at the numbers, it really ended up being 11 items that sold in less than a week, and then kind of like 0 items that sold between 1 and 2 weeks of being listed, which I just think is the oddest thing. Then we have 8 additional items that sold in less than 30 days, and then an additional 16 items that sold in less than 60 days. Again, I am trying to keep track of all 3 of these as best as possible. I still think that, selling something in a week or 2 weeks is fantastic. Selling something in less than 2 months, I still think is great. And so you've got 11 plus 8 is 19. So what's that? 35 items that sold in less than 2 months within 1 week. I think that's pretty good. Obviously I'd like to see it get better. And I'm trying to pay attention from my numbers week over week. So I can tell you on Poshmark, this week I sold 45 items for $602 in sales. I'm 99% sure that it was less items, but like literally within $1 of last week's sales on Poshmark. I'd like to continue to see that number go up, but I feel like it's kind of hit or miss sometimes with Poshmark. eBay was very consistent, except this week was a huge dip in sales. My 60-day total on my app just like plummeted. I have no idea what the heck I did. I must have changed something. I don't know what it was, but it was awful. So I only had 29 sales on eBay for $456 in sales, which is just the. But Mercari was doing really well. I had sold 10 items for $222 in sales this week, and I thought that was great because that's like double what I did the last 2 weeks. So I feel like Mercari is just getting better and better, and definitely worth the investment of having my virtual assistant cross-post items over there. So I haven't figured out all the tips and tricks, but honestly I feel like it's just listing. I mean, really, that's all that's going on. I'm not really even promoting. I'm not really doing anything else but just listing stuff. So that's been going well. So our totals are 84 items sold, $1,281 in sales, $15 gross ASP, which is terrible. I mean, it's on par with what I've been doing. It's terrible in consideration to where I would like to be and kind of where I thought I was trending. But again, I'm still going through this giant clearance. It's going to take me probably another month or two to get through it all. I'm slowly lowering prices with an entire strategy that I have behind it. Once I'm through with all of it and I have some results and statistics, I will definitely do a video and share that with you. The jury is still out on whether I feel like it's worth it or not to go through all of this work to clearance out items, but for right now, that's what I've chosen to do, and so I'm sticking with it. The last stat that I have here is that I sold 11 boutique items this week, and I am keeping track of that just to kind of see the sell-through on them, because that was a huge investment that I made in a lot of boutique items, and some of them are doing really well, some of them aren't, but again, I think if I'm selling more than 10 a week, somewhere between 10 and 14 boutique items a week, I feel like is really good, because that's 1 or 2 a day, and that's okay with me, and I think it will give me enough information to make future orders more efficient and with better sell-through. So I'm definitely learning a lot, and I'll have more tips for you about boutique items and things like that wholesale in the future as I learn more. So that is all of the stats that I have for what sold fast on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari for this week. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in. I would love it if you can give me a thumbs up. Leave any questions or comments in the comments below. I do get back to each and every single one of them, and I like doing it, and I enjoy hearing what ideas you might have for me to do a video on. Someone made a suggestion to me on Instagram DM the other day, so I'm definitely going to work on that for her. So I definitely want all your feedback, and I appreciate everyone joining in, and I just really hope that this channel will help you get more done, make more money, and stay sane while raising kids and reselling online. Thanks for watching the Reseller Mom Show. Have a great day, everyone, and remember, Mama's boss best.